Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I am going to be discussing my top 10 running backs in the National Football League. I have ranked so far the receivers and the quarterbacks. Go check those videos out. I have posted them within the last 2 weeks. They've both been posted, I think. So go ahead and check those videos out. Let me know if you guys agree with this video. And then if you don't agree with the other videos, comment on those as well so we can have a little debate, I guess, to see why we think what we think and if we have differing views. So we're going to start with 10 and we're going to go all the way through 1 with running backs today, as we have gone through receivers and quarterbacks. We'll have probably another video or 2 of this series that will be continuing until the season starts. So at number 10, I'm starting off with Alvin Kamara, who is extremely good as a pass catcher, fast, explosive runner as well. He gets suspended quite often though, to start seasons, it seems like, including this year. But he is a good pass catcher, is his number 1 skill, along with his explosive rushing abilities. I think number 10 is a good spot for him. And number 9, I have just barely above him, Travis Etienne. The running back was out 2 years ago in his rookie season because he tore his ACL. Etienne had a very good year last year. He seemingly put up 100 yards almost every other game. Really explosive runner, and I think that he can thrive if he gets more opportunities like he did last year for the Jaguars. And as I think that he is just explosive, he's got pass catching abilities, he's able to do it all for the Jaguars, and he's able to do it all at a very high level. I'd like to see what he can do for them this year. At number 8, I have Dalvin Cook, the free agent running back for the 8th spot, and I think somebody's going to pick him up really soon and pay him pretty well. I think that Dalvin Cook is a do-it-all back. He just had a really good year last year. It's not like he's falling off or anything. He's not washed. Some people want to say that he isn't good anymore, but he's very good still. Put up over 1,000 yards rushing last year. I like to see where he lands, as he's still a very, very good running back. Jonathan Taylor is my number 6. Because he would be a lot higher if he didn't get hurt last year. He had 850 yards, but if he could have stayed healthier and he could have put up more consistent numbers earlier in the season, I think he could have probably been a lot higher on this list, like a 2 or a 3 spot. But I think a 6 spot makes sense for him because he took a step back after an extremely good breakout second season in 2021. Austin Eckler is my number 5. My 6, I guess, actually, is my, let's see here. Yeah, Austin Eckler is my number 6. Jonathan Taylor is my number 7. I guess I have an honorable mention of Alvin Kamara at number 11. So there you go. There's a bonus. I accidentally put 11 running backs here. So that's kind of funny. But my number 6 is Austin Eckler because his receiving abilities are incredible. He is incredible at fantasy football, which doesn't play into this, but he just happens to be a very good fantasy guy because of all the receptions he gets playing with Justin Herbert as his quarterback and all the other weapons that he has around him. Good runner as well, scores a lot of touchdowns, and I'd like to see him continue to be a good player in 2023. Saquon Barkley is my number 5. Finally, he had a healthy season for the first time since he was a rookie. He had a very good resurgent breakout year, I guess you should say. Saquon Barkley, really explosive, powerful, strong, good pass catcher. He's a very good pass catcher, but he could work on some drop issues that he occasionally has at times. But I think Saquon Barkley is overall a very good player, and he fits well at the number 5 spot. And yeah. My number 4 is Josh Jacobs. He had an incredible year leading the NFL in rushing yards. He had receiving yards. He was incredible last season. He just put up a ton of yards and was probably the second. Probably him and Devontae Adams are the only 2 good players on that Raiders roster, at least on the offensive side last season. As Derek Carr wasn't that good last year. Darren Waller continuously got hurt. And so I think Josh Jacobs can continue to get better when he gets a second year in that Josh McDaniels system and has a chance to improve himself and get better and higher on this list. I have Derrick Henry at number 3. He is consistent as they are. He puts up 1,000 yards pretty much every single year. He doesn't get injured. He is probably the best power back you can think of in the league. If you think of power back, you think of Derrick Henry. You think of a guy that just bulldozes defenders, stiff arms them left and right. It seems like every game he's doing something crazy to opposing cornerbacks or opposing linebackers. He seems like he's always just torturizing other teams in the run game. And I think if he had better quarterback play around him, I think he would be higher even than number 3, because I think that he would be able to complement a lot better when the defense doesn't know what's coming. But even when they do, he is still an incredible player consistently year in, year out. My number 2 is Nick Chubb. He's a power back like Derrick Henry, but he does more of other things, which is why he's number 2. He is just so good. I think his number 2 is probably his ceiling. He doesn't get injured like other guys do. He puts up a ton of rushing yards. Defenses find a lot of trouble stopping him because he's powerful. He combines that with his speed that is very underrated. The Browns have a really good player in Nick Chubb, and he is one of a kind at the running back position. There's only one better, and that is Christian McCaffrey of the 49ers, who had a really good year because he didn't get injured. He has gotten injured years in the past, but I think last year he didn't even miss a game. I could be wrong, but he was just outstanding last year for the 49ers. Put up a ton of receptions, as he always does. Fits very well with their scheme, and a lot of people doubted the 49ers' decision to trade for Christian McCaffrey as soon as they made the decision to. But looking back, as soon as I saw it, I was thinking, wow, this could be a really good offense if their quarterback play is better, which I think if they do get really good quarterback play, which I don't think is that likely, but if they do, I think they're premier contenders in the NFC, and the main reason why is because Christian McCaffrey is the best player on their offense, and I think he will continue to be for a long time, as he is just incredible playmaker and the best running back in the National Football League. Well, that's my top 10 running backs. I included an honorable mention as an extra. Let me know what you guys think of my list. Did I rank somebody too high? Did I rank somebody too low? Did I miss somebody? Did I completely just forget somebody in general? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about my rankings of the top 10 running backs in the National Football League. See you guys in the next one, and goodbye.